also stage 3. It is kind of hard to explain why it should be that way. A lot of people don't get that stage 3 is, they think it's evil, you know. Stage 3 has nothing to do with evil. Nothing to do with evil. Nothing to do with evil. It is a danger to the ego. Robinson, danger is a danger to the ego. Your ego is going to shit its pants. It's going to change everything for you. This stage 3 is going to, everything you didn't want to look at, everything that you were hiding, everything that you're going to have to purify is going to come crashing through. Like, how did that come? Where did that come from? This is not timely, but they operate on a different time. You think we should wait a couple of years to deal with that one, but they think you're ready. They challenge you. Who is they? Reality. There's such a thing as reality. Reality is trying to wake you up. You're this pole. There's reality out here, and here's your ego here, and then everything else. And it's just a matter of you purifying your ego and becoming reality. Reality is going to eat you for lunch, and you're going to go along with it. You're going to surrender to reality. And what is reality? Well, Chogyam Trungpa, for one, he's reality. Your guru is reality. So you just go get you a guru. That's reality. It's going to eat your lunch, but you just join in. You just sit in your row, and you don't make too big a scene, and you just do your part. You're supposed to sit for 10 hours a day for 10 weeks. You just do it, you know. That shit's gonna fly everywhere, but you just do. You just fall in line with the right school, with the right teacher, with the right older students helping you, or just everybody's in this web. Even the newer students in you will fucking show you shit you wouldn't believe. But the teachers especially, and the critical factor is the people right at your level. If you fucking fight with those people, you're gonna have problems. They're gonna eat your lunch, but don't fight with them. Do not get jealous of the people at your level. Do not get jealous because they have wisdom. Just be very deferential to the people right at your level. Be very kind to the people below you. Surrender your ass to the people above you. Do exactly what they say. Don't ever fucking question anything about what they do, no matter what happens. And don't fight with the people that are at your level. Just make it your job to have the most cordial and perfect relations with those people imaginable. You would never diss their ass. You would never, if anything, would show them utmost respect. And hope to God they grant you the same. And if they don't, they're doing their job. If they don't, it's because you're too arrogant. They're gonna beat you. And it's all your job. They got nothing. They got no choice. We have no choice but to beat your arrogant ass. If you're too humble, they're just gonna love you and raise you up. And that's reality. This is reality. This is reality. If you're too arrogant, we're gonna smash you. If you're too humble, we're going to love on you and show you that there's nothing to be afraid of and raise you up. That's what's going on here. That's the only thing going on here. Nothing else going on here. Nothing else going on, boss. So stage 3, you know, it's, you just want to be like Talopa, just march straight through that bucker and not knock on the door and say, I have gone through stage 3. I'm ready for the highest teachings there are. I deserve them. I'm ready for them. I've owned them. Give them to me. Easier said than done, you know. Easier said than done, but that's the attitude you gotta take. Any other attitude is hopeless. You just gotta be brave, man. You just gotta be, and determined, you know. There's no other point to this life. There's no other point to this life but to gaze and walk through stage 1, stage 2. It don't matter how long it takes to go through stage 3. It don't matter. It's endless. It's endless. It's endless. Stage 3 is endless. But every time you fire through stage 3 like a brave warrior, you're in stage 4. And then you're going to have to get crushed again, you know, because you got an ego you're dragging around. That's the deal. That is the deal. Welcome to the Karma Kagyu lineage. Welcome to the high-flying Nyingmas. That's the deal. That's the deal. And the Kagyu lineage, we get pounded once after another until we're in line, or we make one mistake after another, which is, we're going to get pounded. We're going to see that mistake, and we're going to see it like nobody else sees it. Everybody else sees it too, but they ain't going to see it from the inside like we see it. And then we just are liberated. We're just liberated endlessly by doing the wrong thing endlessly. And Alexander, we don't know what the right thing is, but we know what the wrong thing is. And we endlessly encounter us doing the wrong thing until there's nothing but the right thing possible. And if the wrong thing ever showed up, we'd know it instantly. That's the same in Vajrayana. It's the same in the Karma Kagyu. It might be a little different in the Nyingma. In the Nyingma, you're just a tiny, tiny fraction of a millisecond ahead of the game, and you were liberated before you ever even thought of making a mistake. I mean, the whole thing was liberation. Making a mistake is just fun. You don't take yourself that seriously in Mahati. You don't take it that seriously. You're liberated before you got started. You were liberated back there. But it's the same stuff. It's not any different, really. There's no difference. It's not any different. And if you're a big Nyingma, all you want to do is learn what those Kagyus are doing. And if you're a big Kagyu, all you want to do is get the secrets those Nyingmas have. So, no matter. You just join the two. Make it real. Ugh. So I was going to talk about, which I've talked about this before, but I'll try to say something again. So there's two kind of powerful things that happen with this Karmamudra. One is when you have a Karmamudra session with your consort, your authentic consort, and the female has 4 orgasms, and both partners are then granted an abhiseka, given the 4 empowerments, the 4 joys, the 4 abhisekas. It's very powerful, and you're essentially kind of enlightened, really. I mean, you're just shown what the Buddhas do with themselves, how they comport themselves, the tone that they experience, the union of appearance and emptiness, infused with knowing. You are just one knowing son of a bitch, because it's just been all dumped on you, not because it's because of her. It's because of the woman. It's because of the woman, and you got smart, the man got smart, and the woman didn't run away, didn't say no, didn't say fuck you, I ain't coming again, didn't say, she just did her job, and glory be to her, all glory to the female. She's the one. She's the wisdom being. And then it goes away. But then you just do it again. You got the perfect system. Especially if you don't emit any semen. If you emit semen, you're gonna be worthless for some period of time. As soon as you admit you're worthless, 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 worthless. Even if you did the job, you're still worthless. You're not sitting there loving on her, giving her all your attention, adoring her, easing her down into the next phase of things. You're worthless. You're just worthless. You're worthless. Maybe in a day, if you're a young man. Maybe in 3 days if you're an old man. Maybe in a week if you're an old man. You enter back into the stream, so just don't admit. Just learn not to admit. It's just so smart compared to admitting. But don't beat yourself up for your admit. Just try. You'll get so much benefit from trying. You can't believe it, even if you never accomplish it. It doesn't matter anyway. Trying is what matters. Accomplishment is for other kinds of people. We just try, and then we're there. But if you accomplish it, you're going to know it. You're going to be the king of kings, the Buddha of all Buddhas. If you accomplish it, you're going to be a rock star. Just try and you're a rock star. So that's one thing, but it's beautiful. There's nothing better than this. I can't think of, There's not really anything better than this, but there's something else which is different than this. I don't know what it is. I've just been calling it the rabbit hole. I told y'all about this. I wrote about this. There's another separate thing, which is not the same thing. It's different. If all there was that'd be plenty. It would be no problem. But there's something else that is very powerful. It happens, a phenomenon. I think it's only for those people that do a lot of gazing. I think the water monkeys is a big deal. Just look up water monkeys. Water monkeys is a lot of gazing, man. Sex is a lot of gazing. Sex is way more gazing than water monkeys. But man, you put the water monkeys and you put the sex, and you gaze your brains out. And then your meditation practice is nothing but gazing. Meditation practice at a higher level is nothing but gazing. Meditation practice at a higher level is nothing but gazing. Meditation practice at a higher level is nothing but gazing. So then if you're like gazing 24/7 and you're doing the water monkeys and you're doing the Karmamudra, you have set out on some powerful stuff, and this will happen to you, I believe. I can't prove it, but it happened to me 100 times, so I'm thinking it's going to happen to somebody else that does what I did. What did I do? I was like totally into Karmamudra. I was totally into water monkeys any chance I got. And I just gazed all the time. That's all I did was gaze. I gazed. I really didn't learn how to gaze till after all that shit happened, honestly. I really didn't gaze 24/7 until after that, but I gazed. I wasn't not doing any gazing, but I really wasn't gazing like I had gazed since then. You gotta stop gazing sometimes, because if you go into this rabbit hole, you might stop gazing. You think I gazed enough. So, I don't know, one of the most precious things about this